They decided to attack our other settlement over here. I don't know if they're gonna take it or just loot it. Yep, they took it. Interesting. A lot of rebellions to deal with. Let's go ahead and start working on them. Another rebellion down here. There we go. Get the ambush off. That wasn't kidding you. There's a lot of rebellions. I think 5 or 6. So here's another one. And another one. Now, I hired this lord to settle this, but there's a rebellion right here, so I hope we can actually get the ambush off. This guy's not really good at ambushing, though. We may not be able to get it in time. Yeah, unfortunately, he wasn't able to do it. Damn it. We just need to get rid of him and maybe get somebody else that can handle it. Okay, so we'll deal with that one next turn then. But we don't want to slow down here. We're going to send Throt to Fort Stragoff. So we'll take that. It'll be an easy one, and we will loot and occupy. Now we got to deal with this guy. So 17 units. He does have reinforcements here if he can get them out. Unfortunately, they didn't go for this one, so that's not going to help. Yeah, man, that's kind of a tough one. Alright, I think let's just go out and we'll go ambush dance. I'm pretty sure he's just going to back up. And then we'll take it back. But we could always use this guy as bait again. Hopefully he'll think it's a good idea and then try to attack. Or like that. So we'll see what that what comes of that. And it looks like this guy understood what was about to happen and he backed out. Kind of surprised that they did that. So now he's got 2 armies and a little bit of a garrison there. Now I really would like to get military access with this guy, but he's not going to give it to us. So, oh man. Right here. So we need to get in there. We could probably ambush that first guy. Problem is, this one's not even in range yet, so yeah, let me actually switch this to ambush dance. And we'll just leave him here. I'll have this guy go ambush dance. We get somebody to assassinate this guy. Yeah, there we go. Get him out of here because he's gonna spot our army. So we'll put him back in the army next turn. And these 2 armies are friendly at the mouth of the mountain pass, so we'll get them through. And then we'll get their assistance down here as well. Yeah, we need to beef up those armies just a little bit more. And then over here we have our 2 armies. We've got Deathmaster Snikch. And then we have our other... You know what I'm thinking? I believe there's a capital right here. We could send Snikch over here. Attack that. We'll start with our second army. We'll attack over here. We don't want to be taking attrition here, so we're... Yeah, we don't take attrition if we go here. Yeah, perfect. And then this guy can come over here. Right down here, I think, is our ally. So we'll just come right up to here. We'll kick off the war with these guys by taking 2 settlements, and that should be good. Also, just thinking about this, this guy's got a lot of... well, he doesn't have a lot of units, but he will soon. And we probably need some help. So why don't we get something that can help with this guy? So they have mostly archers. Why don't we put... this guy shreds archers, and he's got invis. So even if he gets a full stack of archers and it's just, you know, 15 of them, we should be able to handle it with our small garrison. Yeah. Small garrison and something to help with that. And let's go ahead and upgrade Fu Chao. We're going to hit our food cap here soon, so we'll upgrade this one. This has a really nice landmark. We'll get 800 income from that one building. Right, that should pretty much do it for turn 40. I think we're all set. Yep, end of turn 40. Nice, this guy fell for the bait. So we got a nice ambush on him. This is Malachi Makaisen. This is their legendary lord. And this is the army that he's probably been using since the start because it's all almost maxed out unit rank. So we got a auto-resolve, decisive victory with low casualties. We're definitely going to take that because that is a terrifying army to fight against. So yeah, very, very low casualties relative to the amount of units that they had. So there we go. I don't know what happened here, but this guy did not increase his unit count. So yeah, we'll ambush, that's fine. Get him out of here. And then we need to proceed onward to settle that. Nice, we have enough. So let's get rid of this guy, we don't need him. We'll colonize this. And we're good to go. We got the full province now. There we go. We found the main settlement here. So this is the one we need to go after. We should be able to get ashore. Perfect. And we'll get ashore here. Don't think we can attack though, so we'll just come ashore. Yep, that's fine. Wonder if they know what's about to happen. Now over here, this guy apparently didn't see us because we went into ambush stance and decided to come back. So we could try to ambush both of these guys. They're both in forced march, which makes it incredibly easy to ambush them. And it could be a 2v1. It could be a 2v1 with ambushes. So if we take both of these out, we'll be in good shape. The only thing that gives me a little bit of pause here is I don't want... if we let him go, we could take Valley of Horns. But I think it's probably better that we just get rid of these guys. So they're at war with only Greasus. So what if we go...
You know, I'm gonna devour you.
Yeah, he's good with a trade agreement. We'll take that. And then we'll also join his war. But he doesn't... No, it's not enough to get a non-aggression pact. That's fine though. He'll pay us again. Money bags. Okay, so which army? I don't think it really matters. We'll get this army as backup. So we'll get him right up against... And then we'll attack with this guy since he's kind of the ambush specialist. Yep, ambush, decisive, auto-resolve, low losses. I guess the question is, can we do better? Probably not, and I don't want to fight these guys twice. Yeah, look at that. Almost no losses. That's really good. So he's dead. And we got Ranger's Quiver. That's such a good item for the units that we're using. So on this guy, we'll put it... Basically, it means never-ending ammo. He gets a little bit of ammo every 25 seconds. Yeah, it's really good. And I didn't realize we had Lucky Arrow just sitting there. So that gives us another +8 range. So we have 18 range... A bunch of ammo, armor. Yeah, this guy's pretty kitted out. These items aren't even high tier, but they're just really good for what we need them for. And we need to move this guy up a little more. And we'll get the second fight going here. Yep, another ambush. This one's a close victory, however. But yeah, there's no way we fight this manually. That is a tough fight. Actually not that bad still. Maybe we can go... Oh, I just realized how much money they was giving us. That was a lot. In the defeat trait, income from province, capital, settlements, buildings, faction-wide when on the map. That seems exploitable. So what if we just gave everybody on our team this? Like we have everybody come here, defeat him once to get that defeat trait. We would have... Right now we have what, 15? We have 11, sorry, we have 11 people, so it'd be 110% for all capital / settlement buildings. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It's a thought. Alright, this unit can go into encamp stance. That'll be helpful. This guy cannot. Yep, that sucks. Yeah, he's the one that took... Oh, they both took losses. That's alright, we gotta get down there before this unit replenishes all the way. Now over here we've got an odd situation. This guy attacked and then now he's just running in the wilderness. So what I'm gonna do, let's try and bait him in. If we attack this settlement, it's a weak army, we'll just auto-resolve. That'll give us a little bit of losses. And then we'll have our other army that's a bit stronger. We'll come in next to him and we'll have him go into ambush stance. So if we bring him over here, ambush stance on this side. There's a tiny garrison there. There's a couple units. They're not very good. Maybe he'll think it's a good idea to come back and attack. I don't know. We could even get rid of some of these units. Why don't we do that? Just get rid of these. Make it look even weaker. Oh, I didn't realize these spawns of Tzeentch are siege attackers. That makes them a little bit better. So we could throw them in other armies so that they can get We can get siege attacker. Like this army, well, this one has plague claw. They don't need it, but there's some other ones we have that need it. And with Throt, I think we just keep attacking. There's no need for him to help down here. We'll just keep going. Layer the Troll King will take. Another auto-resolve. Easy win. And another health hit attendant. But we'll just use him to keep pushing. There is an army right here we need to deal with, but we'll keep pushing this way. Probably take Kraken Track. Yeah, it actually would be nice to have an army going down this way. Now that I think about it. So hopefully we can deal with these guys soon, and then we can scoot them back this way. We got another settlement going to tier 5. This is Fuchao. This is the one with the big docks. So let's get that going. One more thing we should probably start working on is maybe getting a decent army over here. So we need... Yeah, we need to get our barracks going. The clan warrior. We'll get this going. Get a couple storm vermin. And the warriors. Actually, why don't we hire somebody? Debating what kind. Do we want a warlord? I guess we could get one, but no. Yeah, I think we'll just stick to the stuff that would make the most sense. I think maybe like a disciplined or sneaky plague lord. Let's go with disciplined because we're gonna probably use artillery and then maybe some frontliners. But we can start off getting the artillery. And man, these are expensive. Get a couple of these. We go spent all our money again on upgrading economy, and so what I also did is started to build up these barracks, the clan warrior clan pits. So just getting these to tier 2, we can get more warriors, chieftains. So we'll do that, but that'll be the end of turn 41.
Blades in shadow.
Right, we're getting attacked by the high elves, it looks like. Yep. So we'll turn off our allies. We don't want them. And here we go. We're getting attacked by those dwarves that slipped in our backfield. We can auto-resolve it. Decisive victory with low losses. I think that's probably worth it. Yeah, we lose a couple Skaven slave units, but that's not really a big deal.
Release them.
And now we're getting attacked by rebels. I didn't realize they could attack you. I thought they had to attack the settlements, but I guess not. So we'll go fight it. So here's the plan. I'm going to move these Plague Claw catapults back as far back as we can to the corner. And they should be able to get some good shots off. But it's a very long distance, so I don't think we're going to be able to make it. So my plan is to use these guys kind of as bait. We'll move them back.
New Deathmaster.
And the real attack is going to come from here. And we're going to load up as many units as we can onto their... So like if their line is a straight line, we're going to basically cross the T and hit them there. And because we have stock, we should be able to get away with it for at least a little while. They may break off some units to come here and some to go there, which would be even better for us. So let's go ahead and start it. We need to get back as far as we can. Get back, and then these guys, let's see what the situation looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's exactly what they're going to do. So they're going to come out single file. And what I'm going to do... Oh, I don't have Menace below yet. And they have units right here. Shoot. Okay, that's going to be our first target then. Alright, let's start moving. We'll use Menace below halfway up, maybe. So, or like right here would be perfect if we can get it. 5 seconds. Alright, go ahead and target that. Alright, Menace below right in the middle of these guys. And I'm going to flank these around into the woods so that at least they don't get completely murdered. There we go. And then let's get a few units targeting the one in the front. Now, yeah, some of their units are coming, some of them are not. That's perfect. Get in the woods. Alright, start targeting the other unit. They have this stupid mechanic where if you get them down low, they become unbreakable for 25 seconds, and you're just wasting your time. So let's move on to the next one. They'll break in a few seconds. All right, let's get these guys back out. We need to fall back on this right side because they're getting hammered. Okay, these guys are now unbreakable, it looks like, so let's fall back a little bit. Let's fall back. When they become unbreakable, we should fall back and give them time to break. And I'm going to explode this. There we go. I get as many shots into this as we can. Yeah, see, these guys should be breaking any second now. I guess not. We have another menace below. Let's get these guys back. Get back, get back, get back, so you don't get completely murdered. Let's go back and attack them. Our Plague Claws are getting shots off. We're probably going to need to go back and micromanage them in a minute, but yeah, this is bad. We're getting shot up pretty bad here. These guys are winning. Perfect. Let's go back. Summon another unit. And these guys need to just run up and die, because that's their job. And then go attack that, please. We have a menace below. Let's use it over here. Probably. Yeah, we need to use it on this one. Alright, let's target this guy. Alright, this went really well, because we were able to cross the T. That's exactly what we needed to do. Alright, they're getting their full morale. I'm just going to stay and fight them. If we can take him down to 0, then I guess we don't have to worry about morale. Alright, let's go focus back here. Let's get another summon. Yep, see, these guys are shooting, and yeah, we should not be fighting anything but the unit that's shooting. So let's get over there. I think that's it. I think we got it. Oh, they still have another unit right here. But we have our full... Yeah, they're getting army lost. We still have our full archer line with ammo, so I think it's fine. Alright, finish those guys off so we don't have to deal with them next time. We'll run these guys down. We'll do a menace below on some of these, and then I think it's just done. We don't need to chase everybody down. They will probably crash into our garrison, so we'll still be able to get some damage done with them. So I would say normally I don't rate this stock all that highly, but yeah, because some of these maps are so small you can't really use it. But on this map, the way that their army composition was set up, it was perfect. We were able to get like a 7 on 2, you know, 5 or 6 different times and just wipe out everything. And they split their forces so that these guys didn't get overwhelmed. So it was like, yeah, they played right into what we were trying to do. So I'm gonna speed this up. Alright, gave us a close victory. We only lost 142. I think a good chunk of those were our Skaven slaves, which, like I said, if they go away, doesn't bother me at all. They are left with 4 units. It might actually kill him off. Nope, he's still here. So yeah, there he goes. He just attacked our settlement. First thing, let's go ahead and settle the granite spikes over here, and then we'll disband. And we need to start building up an army over here, and I think we'll probably rely pretty heavily on characters here, on heroes. So let's get one over here that's got some replenishment, and then extra defense. This guy's strong, so that's actually really good for this kind of army, because he's going to be mostly for blocking. Get him set up. And then in 2 turns we can start recruiting chieftains here. We should have some room. Yeah, we have room for 1 more. We'll have a couple more. I've got a few of these things upgrading. So we'll have him join. And he is sending an army here, so I don't want to do too much recruitment here. It's going to cost a lot of money, but I do want to get something here to help defend. So I'm thinking maybe one of these guys, a Warlock Master. So like a Weapon Master would be pretty good. Starts with a Doomflayer, because he starts at level 9. And I think we'll probably go more on the offensive side. We can buff him up. Let's give him some decent armor, more hit points, and maybe a debuff as we cast our spells, because we're going to be casting it a lot. So I think that's a pretty good start. And then this guy can recruit some, maybe some artillery. Let's get some artillery. We already have a decent garrison here, but, you know, a little extra never hurt. Now over here, Snikch is ready to open the war. I'm going to start by assaulting these units. Nice. And we got Stealthy Scourge, so we're going to get 15% more casualties inflicted next time we do it. But already, right off the bat, they chunked some of these guys down pretty badly. So we'll start off. Are they at war with anybody? Nobody that we know of, so we're just going to declare war. We don't want to call our allies in. And then we should be able to get the ambush off on these. Yep. Decisive auto-resolve. I don't actually like auto-resolving with assassins too much because they have low armor and they just take a massive amount of damage. If we fight it in person, it'll go fast. But we're just going to go straight for them. We'll cast some nice nuke spells that should be able to hit a big group of them. Yeah, let's see it skip through all their lines. Oh man, how many was that? 26 kills? Not bad. And actually, I'm going to get Snikch to attack some of these units instead. Use the whirlwind. Perfect. Let's get the debuff on this guy. Everybody gets slippery. We got our archers back here doing a little bit of damage. And then they're going to send a unit to our archers, it looks like. So let's target them. Let's give them some armor so they don't get completely wrecked. You know what? Yeah. Take a fireball. Oh, we missed. Of course we missed. Right, let's get our guy in there to help. They are not taking too much damage because we have all that armor. We just gave them a boatload of armor. Do not let this guy out. Alright, let's pause. Let's cast our what do you call it? The snare. And then start wiping him out. These guys need to get in there. How are archers doing? Yep, archers took out the bats. Nice work, fellas. Alright, it looks like Snikch is going to wipe this guy out. And they really don't have anything left. So, yep, I'm going to finish this up. And we wiped just about everybody out. So we'll pick up a decent amount of food, some cash, and then, yep, they're done. Nice. And then we can turn... Oh, we got the Helm of Draska. 2% chance for this character to gain a powerful unique trait upon ending turn. They get a 1% chance of dying, or if it's a legendary lord, then they just get wounded. You get 20 armor, plus 10 turns wound recovery time. You get a bunch of stuff. Unbreakable, immune to contact effect, expert charge. 2% chance for the character to gain a powerful unique trait upon ending turn. So that is actually pretty good if you can get it to proc. So I don't know if it's worth it to put it on somebody though. But there's only one person that really deserves something like this, and that's going to be Gorich. So let's put Helm of Draska on Gorich. Try and get that trait, and then we can pass it around to other people. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Hopefully he doesn't die. I mean, it's a legendary hero, and I don't know, high enough level. I think he's immortal. So I don't think they can actually kill him. He'll just go away for a few turns. Now for Snikch, we should be able to take this. It says it's a Pyrrhic victory, but yep, that shouldn't be a problem. So essentially we have our range unit all the way in the corner, so we can't get shot right off the bat. These guys are at the other end of the map. We're just going to climb up, get in their walls, and do the usual. Easy win. And we took the settlement. Now this one we can sack, and I believe we should probably take this to tier 3, or sorry, tier 5, because we're just about capped on food, aren't we? Yeah, we're pretty close. We're gonna upgrade a settlement next turn to tier 5 as well, but yeah, we don't want to sit and waste any food. And for our second army down here, the strong ass lord, got a decisive auto resolve. Yeah, we'll recover that before next turn. And we can sack and loot. And I think we'll just no, let's put a better building than that. And then here, yeah, I think we can do both of these so we can get an assassin and we can get a chieftain. We're gonna need a bunch of both. Alright, and I'm tempted to just put something in. This is like almost 3 grand. I'd rather put this in 1300, and then at tier 3 we can get a Packmaster. If we need to in the future, we'll pull one of these buildings now, but I'd rather not leave it empty. I left a bunch of those other ones empty, and they could have been making money. So next turn we'll have this lord take Copper Landing, and Deathmaster Snikch will continue going north. Can he reach? No, that's 2 turns. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And over here by Greasus, we wiped out these 2 armies last. Now let's see if there's anything in our way. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I don't think we can get there in time though. Yeah, unfortunately we won't. We'll stay in the camp stance. We'll get a little bit more, a little more HP. Damn, dude, we're gonna, yeah. If we cross, we're gonna take damage. If we don't, we may not be able to get there next turn even. No, I think we can get there next turn. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go like that. For sure, we'll get there next turn. Okay, so that is Sentinels. That's this one. It's a minor settlement. Black Fortress is down there. We'll take that next. And we're coming up on these idiots that declared war on us just now. So we'll be able to clean this out. And then we're already in position to clean this out. I'm already feeling better about our decision not to attack Greasus. I think that was the right call. Plus, Nurgle is probably going to wipe him out. We'll just let him do it, and then we'll come back and wipe Nurgle out. No big deal. Nobody likes Nurgle anyways. They're literally not doing anything with anybody. Whereas Goldtooth has some people trading, so it would have pissed off our ally here, Clan Rictus, or our hopeful ally. Actually, that reminds me, can we? No, we still can't. And we are starting to get some of these Plague Lords, Plague Priests. We could use one of these guys. Disciplined, so he would actually be pretty helpful. And at the higher levels, his spells are going to be really strong. So if we can get them to group up with our, our stack of assassins, we could just follow up with that. So why don't we do that? We'll do a disciplined. Go. We'll get him set up to handle the Vermintide. And then we'll send him to the ocean crossing. Alright, anything else? Not really. We do need more assassins, but I don't want to take bad ones. I think at this point we're going to slow down the recruiting and just take ones that are decent. Actually, aggressive isn't that bad. Yeah, melee attack, weapon strength, and charge bonus. It's actually not that bad. But we'll label him and get him over there. Alright, that... we need to deal with Strat. So we have a pretty big decision. I don't know if we come back and try and help. This is a decent army. Our main army is much stronger. I don't know, maybe is this army stronger? No, it's about even. So I think if we rush back, I don't think he'll actually attack us. He'll be so worried about being attacked again, like counterattacked, so I think we should be okay with that. And then what I could do is get these guys. Yeah, I can get this army in there to help. There's no way this breaks into a hell pit. There's 0 chance. And then we gotta deal with this rebellion. Get rid of this real quick. So rebellion's gone, we run this guy over. Now we at least have some kind of units here, plus we have the garrison. There's nothing they can do, they have to turn back. I guess they could sack Fort Stragoff. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, we would just resettle it. I mean, it has nothing anyways, so don't really care. And in terms of what we do with Strat, I think we go after the Jugular. Let's get Krakadrak. Yep, so we'll attack that. There's nobody in there. That's a free settlement, a free tier 5. Well, no, it's... Yeah, we have to raise it, but we'll... yeah, it'll probably just be placeholder for now, but... Alright, so this is secure, and then what we need to do is... After we kill this guy, we need to rush up here and send somebody over the mountains to take these 2. That one just got torched. So in 2 turns, that'll be able to be resettled, so we'll try and resettle that. We do have a spy mission, spy on Clan Mulder. Oh, I don't really want to do that, but yeah, we should. And I just disbanded this guy. Shoot. Yeah, we actually have a lot of people coming back next turn. Let's not waste our resources getting somebody temporary for that. Alright, we got a little bit of work to do. Let's check on all these rebellions. So there was one up here. They attacked. Let's see if we can break that. Valiant defeat. So we'll wait for them to assault. And then we'll just get a free win. This one as well is coming up, but we have... Yeah, we have stuff there, so we don't need to worry about that. So these two are fine. I don't see anybody else down here. There's one down here, but he hasn't started yet. Yeah, we have a tier 4 wall, so that should be extra fine. In terms of defenses, we probably should put somebody in Nagashazar. I don't think we need a full army in here. It's got a really strong walls and also 20 units, so they're probably okay. We do need to continue building our stack up over here, though. Yeah, we're just waiting for that. Yeah, can't do much. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, the rest of the archers decided to attack here, so we'll just auto-resolve that, get them out of here. Get out of here. Alright, and then, yeah, those are still going. Alright, we pissed this guy off quite a bit. Although we're starting to recover. Yeah, hero actions against misrule. He seems okay. But we could probably sell a settlement. Maybe get rid of these two eventually. We just do one at a time. So Dragon's Crossroad. He'll pay us not anywhere near what it's worth, actually. What is up with that, dude? How are you broke? Yeah, we can get a military alliance with him. It's going to cost us a settlement. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's fine. I was going to say, if it's going to give us some benefit, but he doesn't even have money. So there's no real point. Alright, that's going to be it for turn 42, unless I can find some diplomacy options, but that is highly, highly doubtful. Everybody hates us and our reliability is low. Yep. So anyways, end of turn 42.